Welcome back to Future Bike Zone, the ultimate destination for future-focused motorcycle reviews. In today's deep dive, we're turning the spotlight on one of the most talked-about comebacks in the two-wheeler world, the 2026 Honda NX650 Retro Scrambler. That's right. Honda has reimagined one of its classic cult machines and brought it into the modern era with a perfect blend of retro styling and modern engineering. From urban streets to dusty trails, this bike promises to deliver a timeless scrambler experience wrapped in a futuristic package. So, whether you're a fan of classic motorcycles, a scrambler enthusiast, or someone hunting for a unique machine that turns heads, you'll want to stick around for this full review. Let's start with a bit of background. The original NX650, also known as the Dominator, was launched in the late 80s and quickly became an icon thanks to its bulletproof reliability, dual sport capabilities, and rugged looks. Fast forward to 2026, and Honda has retained the soul of the original while upgrading everything else. What we now have is a purpose-built scrambler with authentic off-road DNA and modern amenities that make it a true everyday adventure companion. First, let's talk about the engine and performance. The new NX650 Retro Scrambler is powered by a modernized 644 cubic centimeters, single-cylinder, air and oil-cooled engine, still a big thumper at heart, but now equipped with fuel injection, a ride-by-wire throttle, and a revised counterbalancer system to tame vibrations. It pushes out around 48 horsepower at 6,500 RPM and 60 Nm of torque at 4,500 RPM. This power delivery is tuned to be torquey and responsive at the low and mid ranges, perfect for both off-road fun and city commutes. The gearbox remains a 5-speed unit, which is rare these days, but Honda has refined the gear ratios to ensure smooth, confident shifts whether you're crawling up a rocky trail or cruising on the highway. The clutch feel is light and progressive, aided by a slipper assist mechanism to prevent rear-wheel hop during aggressive downshifting. What stands out most is how usable the torque is. You don't need to rev it out to get moving, it's a torque wave that just pulls, ideal for technical terrains or lazy weekend rides. Moving on to the chassis and suspension, Honda has designed an all-new tubular steel cradle frame that's both lightweight and extremely rigid. It's paired with a 43mm Showa USD front fork offering 220mm of travel and a ProLink monoshock at the rear with 210mm of travel. Suspension is fully adjustable for preload and rebound damping, which gives riders excellent flexibility in tuning their ride for different conditions. Whether you're hitting pothole-ridden urban roads or taking a detour through a gravel trail, the NX650 feels planted, agile, and confidence-inspiring. Ground clearance is a generous 230mm, and the seat height stands at 850mm, giving it a commanding presence and great visibility. However, the seat is narrow and well-sculpted, making it easier to handle even for riders on the shorter side. Tipping the scales at 173 kilograms dry, it's relatively light for a bike of this category, giving it that extra bit of flickability and control off-road. Now let's talk about styling and design. This is where the NX650 Retro Scrambler really shines. Honda has nailed the balance between nostalgia and modern design. The round LED headlamp with a brushed metal housing screams retro, while the modern DRL ring adds a techie vibe. The tank is muscular with sculpted knee recesses and is finished in matte dual-tone paint with old-school Honda decals. Brushed aluminum fenders, minimal body panels, and a sleek, upswept exhaust system with a perforated heat shield all play into the Scrambler aesthetic. The seat is ribbed leather with a brown tint, reminiscent of vintage enduro machines. The instrument cluster is a fully digital LCD pod that maintains a retro shape but offers all the essential info: gear position, fuel gauge, trip meters, ambient temperature, and even Bluetooth smartphone connectivity through Honda's RoadSync app. It's compact, clear, and easy to read under all lighting conditions. The bike rides on spoke wheels, with a 21-inch front and 18-inch rear configuration, true to its Scrambler roots. These are wrapped in dual-purpose Metzeler Karoo Street tires, giving you good grip on tarmac and enough bite for gravel or light off-road use. Braking is managed by a 296mm front disc with a 2-piston caliper and a 240mm rear disc, both equipped with dual-channel ABS. The ABS system is switchable at the rear, allowing more control in off-road situations, a nice touch for serious adventurers. In terms of electronics, Honda has kept things simple, which aligns with the bike's purest theme. There are no ride modes, no traction control, and no complicated electronics packages. What you do get is a beautifully calibrated throttle, reliable ABS, and a refined fuel injection system. This keeps the riding experience raw, connected, and analog, something that's becoming increasingly rare in today's tech-heavy motorcycles. Fuel tank capacity stands at 13 liters, which, combined with the frugal engine, offers a real-world range of around 350 to 400 kilometers, depending on your riding style. On a mixed cycle of city, highway, and light trail use, the NX650 delivers an average mileage of around 30 to 33 kilometers per liter, which is impressive for a scrambler of this size. As far as ergonomics go, the NX650 Retro Scrambler is designed for comfort over long distances. The handlebar is wide and upright, giving you excellent leverage in corners and off-road maneuvering. The foot pegs are slightly rear-set for spirited riding, but with rubber inserts that can be removed for better grip during off-road adventures. There's also an optional touring seat, panniers, and a small fly screen for those who want to push it into light ADV territory. Now, let's address pricing. The 2026 Honda NX650 Retro Scrambler comes in at an expected price of 4.25 Indian rupees lakh ex-showroom in India, or approximately $5,999 in international markets. For what it offers, retro style, real off-road ability, and Honda's legendary reliability, that's a strong value proposition. There are also optional accessory packs like the Urban Kit, which includes bar-end mirrors, a tail tidy, and a headlamp grille, and the Trail Kit, which adds a skid plate, crash guards, and fork gaiters. One of the standout aspects of the NX650 is that it doesn't try to be too many things at once. It isn't overloaded with electronics. It isn't pretending to be an ADV bike. It's a scrambler in the purest form, a machine that's as much about how it feels as it is about how it performs. It encourages you to explore, to get a little dirty, and to do it all while looking absolutely timeless. What's also worth noting is that Honda is planning to launch this bike in a few limited edition liveries inspired by the original Dominator color schemes, think purple and teal graphics on black paint, white and red rally-style accents, and a military green matte finish. Each of these brings a whole new personality to the bike, letting riders stand out even more. So, who is the NX650 Retro Scrambler really for? If you're someone who loves vintage-inspired motorcycles but doesn't want to sacrifice reliability and performance, this is a solid pick. If you want a bike that feels mechanical and visceral, without the digital buffer between you and the machine, you're going to fall in love with this Honda. And if you're looking for a weekend escape machine that doubles as a stylish urban commuter, this could be your perfect middleweight companion. So that wraps up our in-depth review of the 2026 Honda NX650 Retro Scrambler. What do you think of Honda's modern twist on a retro icon? Is this the scrambler you've been waiting for? Let us know your thoughts in the comments. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Future Bike Zone for more reviews on upcoming machines that are set to redefine the roads. Thanks for watching, and as always, ride safe, ride smart, and keep chasing the future.